Welcome to the What's New in Autodesk Inventor 2013. Today I'm going to deal mostly with sketch enhancements. My name is Craig Basher and I'm an application engineer with Advanced Solutions. So let's jump right into the software. So here we are, the software. When you first start up Inventor, you're going to see a new welcome screen. It's broken up into three categories: your work, your learning capabilities, your capabilities that are beyond Inventor. Here in the work area, you can open up something that you already created, start a new project. Learning has some on-screen tutorials. Extended allows me to go into like a online app store to add applications to Inventor. Now if I go and click on my new button, this is a new dialog box for the new templates. And I'm going to go ahead and create a new part here. So back in 2012, when you selected a new part file, the sketch for that part was already added to the plane, the sketch plane. With Inventor 2013, I now can choose which plane to work on. I can choose any one of the planes that are visible. You'll notice now in 2013 I can select the face of the plane versus just having to select the edge. Now that I'm in the sketch environment, some new tools that have been added, like 2-point rectangle and 3-point rectangle from the center. So if I pick on my center point, I can now drag out and create my geometry based on the center point. And I'm going to undo that and show you also 3-point center rectangle. And as I define my rectangle, I can put in my length value, then tab over and put in my angle value. After I put enter, then I can put in my height value. And all those dimensions are going to be displayed in my sketch. With creating dimensions, a new dimension type has been added for arcs. So when I actually add a dimension to an arc, I can right click and say arc type or arc length and put in a value for that. Now if I jump over to my next example here, we can use dimensions to scale our geometry together. Before, when I placed my first dimension, sometimes the scale factor or the first line would jump all over the place and really have to redefine the sketch by dragging out the geometry. Now I don't have to do that. As long as I have one dimension on there, it will scale it correctly. So that means if I deleted my first dimension and added or changed the second dimension here, as long as I have that first dimension, it will scale it correctly. Some new features to trim and extend. Trim now allows me to do the same click to remove, but now I can also hold down my index finger on my mouse button, my left mouse button, and remove geometry. And also the same is true with extend. I can actually rub my cursor over the top of those geometry and it would come back. Another tool for sketching would be splines using control vertices. So control vertices gives me more flexibility for my geometry. This information can be dimensioned, those control vertices can be dimensioned and can be moved and placed. I can also use my mirror tool now. It has a new function called self-symmetric. This means that I can actually basically take that symmetrical line and join it together with another one and still add those control vertices. So very nice sketching tools. Hey, so I want to say thanks for watching. Contact Advanced Solutions for all your Autodesk software needs. Finally, just a little self-promotion. If you need to contact me, here's some additional information about me. Once again, thanks for watching.